my diddly ho diddly neighbors, what's happening, everybody? It's EC Radio time. It's time to disrupt your afternoon. We're raging here on a Tuesday, I think it is. I don't know. I never know what freaking day it is, but today I think it's Tuesday. So before we get into anything, much love to my sponsors. A big, huge shout out to my boy Eddie Alsheimer over at EJA Moving Services, the professional movers. When you're ready to move and relocate, hit up Eddie today at 315-335-0516 or hit him up at ejamoving.com. There's no task they can't do. They can handle pretty much whatever. They'll move grand pianos. They'll move a dead elephant. They'll move anything. They're awesome. I love the guys over at EJA Moving. Tell them Uncle Z sent you. They might get you a discount or they might not. Who knows? But they'll even transport your car down to Florida. So some of you snowbirds out there that are ready to hit it, let EJA transport your car down to Florida or Arizona or California or any of those hot spots. And you know what? If you are transporting your car and you're having EJA do it, Eddie, please bring me so I can get some sun on my face. Also, much love to Utica Coffee, wakethehellup.com, and, of course, my good friends over at the Saranac Brewery, saranac.com. Check them out. Would like to mention, too, we're doing a live stream show with the Old Main coming up on December the 5th, live from the Westcott. Purchase tickets over at showclicks.com. Watch the Old Main from the comfort of your own home and chill out. It's going to be a good time. Speaking of chilling out, I'm chilling with the Rick today. My man, Rick Smith, what up, buddy?
What's up, brother? Welcome to Chillin with the Rick Season 3. Oh, wait, this ain't Chillin with the Rick. This is
I think you're a little confused today, man. But, it's great that, first of all, thank you so much for, we were supposed to do this a couple weeks ago, and unfortunately I got sick. So thanks for switching with me. And also, I had a great time on your show back in the summertime. We had a great time. It was good to hang out with you in Oneida. So thanks for having me.
I got sick a few days after you did, so I was no good to go either. You know, they pulled me from work and everything, made me get a COVID test. It's like, Jesus, you cost me money and making me get a COVID test. What the hell?
You were negative, right?
Yeah, I'm negative. Yeah.
Thank God.
Good to go. Go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, back to work it is, man. So are you chilling with the Rick right now? Is that something that's happening, or are you taking a little hiatus and coming back in a different season?
I do hiatuses. I do it from like April, hopefully, pray to the gods the weather's good in late April. Then I'll do it to like September, maybe early October. My birthday's October 6th, so that would be the cutoff point because I do it outside and it gets cold. Mm-hmm. So, and in the meantime, while I'm not doing interviews, I like to have people perform on my page. Because otherwise the page just sits there for like 6 months. And I'm losing people left and right. It's like, I ain't going to sit around and wait for this guy to do this jackass to do interviews again. So people are leaving left and right.
Yeah.
I lost like 3 or 4 people, and that breaks my heart. I don't want to see that. So I get a hold of my buddies, and I was like, hey, get a hold of my buddy Kevin Charles. I don't know if you know him. Great dude. I was like, I need you to perform on my page. And the chicks will throw the panties at you. This guy's like the Hugh Hefner of the local guys. I always bust his chops about that. He's like, I gotcha. He puts on his Chillin with a Rick shirt, and he starts strumming on his freaking guitar, and, it's all a good time. So I got a lot of buddies that I can count on in that aspect. Like, I need you to perform on my page, and they're all, more than happy to do it because of what I do for them. It's a 50-50 thing.
Yeah, you are definitely waving the flag of the local music community, man, and it's good. We need more people like you.
Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. And you've been doing this for I don't know how long, and I just discovered Daryl White in 2019, and you had already been friends with him for decades. And I'm all happy. It's like, I got Daryl White, and you're like, I already known him for like 20 years, Rick,
Yeah, DR's an old friend, man. I love 3-Inch Fury. Great band.
By the way, I got a message from Daryl to you. He says hi, sends his love, and he swears to God he's going to do your show next year.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Daryl's, man, he's a great guest. We had a good time just before they went on to Saranac Brewery last summer. Not this past summer, but back in 2019 summer. They played my birthday party. It was a lot of fun, and we had a good old time, man. Those guys, much love to the 3-Inch Fury guys, man. They're good dudes.
Daryl was top notch in my book. I mean, he got here for his interview. I'm like a freaking chick. He's like, bring it in. He gave me 2-3 hugs. And at the end of the interview, it's funny. We had the pizza guy come. And Daryl, he likes to hug people. And he wanted to freaking hug the pizza guy. I was like, calm down, Daryl. There's COVID out there. Please don't hug the freaking pizza guy.
Yeah, I wonder how much hugging he's doing now with COVID in effect.
He might be just hugging himself. I don't know.
Ha.
I love you, DR. I think you're listening. I think he said he was going to be listening today, and he knows I love him and everything's good.
Have
I
you
just got to
guys
bust people's balls.
have you had any non-musicians on your show, or is it just
No,
it's all musicians?
I keep it to just musicians, and you
Yeah.
guys are a cool bunch of people. I'll tell you a quick story how this all got started. So I had a dream in like June of 19. I'm friends with Roy Costin. He's probably watching down below. Look for comments. He won't admit we're friends. But Roy Costin is one of my best friends in the world. So I had the dream that I was interviewing people just like you've seen it. You know, I have the tripod set up with the phone and the 2 chairs, and I ran it by him. I go, "What do you think?" He goes, "I love the concept of the idea. Give it a shot." And I was only going to use it for Roy. I was like, "Wait a minute. There's a million musicians out there. Why would I just use this for Roy?" So, you know, and that's how it all got started. You know, my first interview was with Captain Jack Fettuccini. I don't know
What?
if you know who that is.
I know who he is.
I was in my front yard and my neighbor's walking up and down the driveway. I'm like, "Welcome to Chillin with the Rick." You know, I'm all embarrassed, you know, and I was like, "There's no way this is going to fly." But, you know, when you start asking, how did you become the captain? He starts telling the story and all the behind the scenes of, you know, what's going on with him. You know, people, I got like 50 likes on it. So I was like, all right, you know, this is going to work. And then I forget who I moved on to, but Lynn White from Before August, Roy Kaufman, Monster Mike, who helps me run my page. Shout out to Monster. He does all the posters for the upcoming people who I got coming on. He does all the artwork. So I appreciate him immensely. He's one of my best friends, right up there with Roy. So it's not me doing this. It's a whole bunch of my buddies helping me out, you know, because I can't do posters. I can't do artwork. So I was like, and Monster knows my schedule. And I was like, all right, I got this one coming, this one coming, this one coming. He's like, Jesus Christ.
You got him
I was like,
busy.
it's COVID, man. There's nothing for them guys to do, you know? So they're
It's true.
coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a musician yourself? Do you play?
I am not.
No.
Nope. I'm just a curious guy who likes to ask questions, brother. That's it.
I love it. I love it. What was the first local band you were obsessed with, or the first local band you used to follow?
Oh, I can't even tell. I'm a country guy at heart.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I hang around with Roy Costin, so country goes right out the window there. But Matt Chase back in the heyday. Matt Chase and Thunder Canyon, them were cool. And he wants to do my show, so I'll probably have him on next year. I think he would get a lot of views. So I'm getting requests for him anyway, so I'll give it a shot and see what happens.
Cool. Yeah, there's a great music community out there right now. There's such a big pond to fish from.
Yeah. Right now, I think 2 of the greatest local bands out there right now are Before August and Maybe Sunday.
Okay.
I mean, them guys are phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I was just talking to Jim Grogan, the lead singer of Maybe Sunday, before I did this. He's like, tell Z I had said hi. He's like, we did a show back in May. Cool dude. I was like, I'll tell him. So, you know, as far as local bands right there, I think them 2 are it, you know.
There's definitely a lot of talent out there. Speaking of talent, we got a couple people checking in right now on Facebook. A guest that you have coming up next season, Justin Smithson, also co-host of Local Music Monday, saying what's up. So looking forward to that. In fact, yesterday he told me he went through your archives and watched a few of your shows just to see like what kind of questions you ask and whatnot. And he got into my ADD rant the time that I went and visit you in Oneida and went on Chillin' with the Rick. And I was tuned right up that day. So also Tim Moyer checking in, and Moyer saying Daryl's going through hugging withdrawals, and I bet he is.
Let me tell you a Tim Moyer story.
Yeah, please tell me multiple Tim Moyer stories.
Justin Smithson, although I'm just discovering this dude. We just started talking last week. Justin, what's up, brother? You know I love our talks, and we've been talking a lot. That dude, he's going to win me an Emmy next year.
I don't know about all that. He might get you some views, though.
But Tim Moyer, I got a hold of him in my first season. I think he was number 7 or 8 interview. And I got a hold of him, and I've told the story 900 times. He's probably sick of hearing it. But Tim, I'm going to tell it one more time for Z and his listeners. I got a hold of him. I was like, who do I want? And I'm thinking all the bigger local names, like 3-Inch Fury, Gridley Page, all that kind of stuff. So I sent Gridley Page a message. And I said, look, I'm starting this new thing called Chillin' with the Rick. It's an interview show. I want you to come do it. And he didn't have to. You know, he's like, when do you want me there? I'll be there. And I thought that was the coolest fucking thing in the world. So I appreciate that, Tim. And you didn't have to do it, and you did it, and I appreciate it. And it was the most embarrassing interview ever.
Why is that?
I was just so nervous. And I can't watch it back because it was so, you know, I'm just sitting there like this, and, you know, I got my questions, and, you know, I'm just reading questions, and Tim's just, you know, answering, you know, the best he can. I was like, all right, interview's over. You know, back then I was so nervous that I was like, all right, you got to engage in conversation with these guys. You can't just be asking questions and that's it. So, you know, so that was my bad back then. I know better now. Tim Moyer's actually going to open up season 3 because he was here in, I think, August or September. And the interview didn't come on my phone because I had a rookie mistake. I didn't clear out the memory on my phone. So Tim's going to come back and do the opener of season 3. And I appreciate that too.
You know he comes with a hefty rider, right? You're going to have to get him Perrier water, and you're going to have to get him like a bottle of something, and then maybe some snacks and some treats or whatever.
I got it.
He's gonna need a walk-in closet for his wardrobe. He's gonna need an assistant. He's gonna need roadies. He's gonna need stagehands. Like, so, you're lucky. He's in high demand, if you will.
But you know him probably 150 years, and I understand that. But I just met Tim in 2019. I know he has a reputation of being an a-hole and all that. I hear this all over the frickin' place, and I think he's one of the coolest dudes on the planet.
Yeah, he is,
like
man.
Like I said, he didn't have to come to Oneida to sit down with some rookie to do an interview show. I thought up out of my head, but he did it, and I thank him from the bottom of my heart.
Well, like you mentioned earlier too, like a lot of these guys just sitting around really doing nothing. There's no gigs to be playing, so man, it gives them the opportunity to stay relevant and to keep out there a little bit and let people know that hey, we're still rocking. And I got to give a shout out to Moyer too. He's doing Wind Down this weekend, and the Disruption Network is the official sponsor of Wind Down. What he's doing with Wind Down is great. He's bringing in all these artists. From Ryan Quinn's been on, Justin's been on, my boys from Scars and Stripes have been on. Bill Ali, Jimmy, like it's going to be it's a good thing that he's doing, and he's opening up his doors to everybody, and that just speaks volumes of Tim Moyer's character, man. He's such a great dude.
Tim is freaking awesome. I can't say enough good things about him, and I've been his sponsor twice. Chillin with the Rick's been his sponsor.
Nice.
I was like, I was willing to pay for it. I hit him up. I go, how much you want? He's like, I ain't going to charge you nothing.
And that's the beauty of it too. He's just looking to help promote local businesses and everybody who's doing something, man. You know, he could get some money for it, but he doesn't, and that's just what kind of a guy he is, man. He just wants to help.
Yep. Yes, that's it. And he's messaged me before. I messaged him at midnight before. We'll talk to like 1:30 in the morning. And he's like, we're all in this together. We got to help each other, and that's just how it is. Good guy.
Well, he's saying also we're all in this together, and rightfully so, man. But he's doing a great job of keeping the local music scene relevant, since we are really on the downswing right now with this whole Corona coaster that we're on.
I hate it, man. I mean, I just hate it.
I'm with you,
bad
bro.
For the guys, I really do.
Well, Rick, what I want to do. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going to say, what me and you do is awesome. We give them a platform. You got them on I discovered Justin Smithson on your show, and cool. I messaged him. I was like, posted Chillin with the Rick. You ever seen it? He's like, nope, but I've heard of it. So I want you to come out, and he's like, I'll do it whenever you want.
He's going to get a good dose of you coming up next season. You know what I want to do, too, is once this all comes back, we should, like, Wonder Twin Powers activate and, like, have a local music festival with it, and it displays all the great local bands, and we can find a park to go set up in. We'll figure something out, but it's something maybe you could do your show live from there. I'll do my show live from there, and whomever, we can just get together and celebrate the local music community, because it is a great community that we all live in. And, when all this crap is all done, we need to have a freaking party, brother.
You got that right, brother. I'm all for it. I think that's a great idea, and I know you have the talent to set that up.
I wouldn't call it
Get way
talent.
more people than I could ever.
I wouldn't call it talent. I'll just call it making threats. You better fucking play my thing. There's no talent whatsoever in it. But
And the comments below, if there's any musicians still watching, like Tim and Justin, do you guys fear me? And it was like, holy shit, I get sit down with these guys. Oh my god.
hey, our
That
boy,
sounds like
Roy Costin's checking in. And he's telling me not to believe a word you say. Is this true?
He is one of my best friends. Like I said, he was the first to tell me to have fun with Z. He sent his phones to Steve.
That's awesome. I got to get Roy back on. He was on back when they were promoting the Hammer benefit, Jerry Yerman benefit, and I got to get him back. And what kind of killed that? Because I wanted to get him back like right after that, but COVID killed that, unfortunately. So Roy, you're out there, man. Let's set it up, man. We could do this virtually, like me and Rick are doing. You could do it right in the comfort of your own home. You wouldn't even have to leave. So, yeah. So, Rick, what are you listening to nowadays? You got any new bands you could put on my radar on who you're listening to?
Oh, crap. There's one I forgot to write down. They're from Syracuse. It's Pirates and Heroes.
Pirates and Heroes.
Give them, Pirates and Heroes. Check them out. They are freaking phenomenal. They're coming next year.
Okay.
I got a whole list of people I already booked for next year right next to me. I was going to plug them all at the end. So I'm already busy. I got like freaking 10 interviews already, and it's still 6 months out.
I love it. Don't wait till the end, man. Plug them right now.
Yeah. I got Justin Smith, Wayne W. Johnson. Don't even get me started on Dracula. He's one of the greatest dudes ever, too. Wayne Johnson. Oh my freaking god.
Good dude for sure.
Awesome. Gotta hit him. Tim, the free opener. Daryl White's maybe Sunday, and 2 local guys from Oneida called One Man the Band. Definitely check them out. They're great. It's mainly just instruments, not a lot of vocals, but it's just instruments, and they sound phenomenal. And they're from Oneida, so I'm going to have them on. I think they're the second interview.
Moyer's saying, I think you're thinking of he likes pirates and hookers, and then Kevin Charles is saying you're thinking of poets and heroes, Rick.
Yes, that's what I said.
Oh,
Poets and heroes.
Poets and heroes. Gotcha.
Poets and heroes. Yeah.
Now I'll definitely check it out, and I love when especially local bands are on the radar, because there's a plethora of talent in this area, and when there's a new up and coming band, you know, like when people get behind it and stuff. And that's the cool thing about nowadays in this local music community. Everybody gets along so well. I think I mention this every day, but I'm going to mention it again because it's important that everybody that plays in bands, it's not a competitive nature anymore. It's more of a brotherhood, and it's more of like, let's help each other out. Even before the Corona Coaster started, it was really starting to get to be a tight-knit community. But I think the Corona Coaster made it even tighter.
Yes.
Yeah,
I agree with you wholeheartedly, man. I mean, nobody's ever said no to me to come out and do an interview. I mean, why would they? They get to talk about themselves. I doubt anybody's ever told you no before. But yeah, you know, if it wasn't for this show, I'm telling you, I wouldn't have all the friends that I have, because a lot of my friends are musician friends. And if I didn't start this show, you know, it'd just be, you know, the average Joe Schmo friend. But musician friends are special.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are all crazy, and I love it. You're right up my alley.
I agree.
So, yeah.
I can't tell you how many friends I have, and it's all because of music. I mean, I think all my friends are because I made that relationship through the powers of music, and it's a beautiful thing. And like I say every day, too, is like, music's your best friend. Like, you have a bad day, you put on music. You're having a good day, you put on music. You go to the gym, you're putting on music. No matter what you do, the fabric of your life is music. And
Absolutely.
So the people that create music are the ones that are more fun to hang out with than a normal person. At least I think so. You know?
You got that right, brother. Amen to that. Ooh.
Moyer's saying Pirates and Hookers should be a Steel Panther tribute. That's funny. Are you in the Steel Panther at all, Rick? Are you a Steel Panther fan?
I'm not. I'm more than willing to check them out. I'm probably not a fan of a lot of the stuff that you guys are probably fans of, but I'm more than willing to check it out. I mean, I hung out with Roy Costin for 5 or 6 years. You should see the shit he's got me into.
Well, Steel Panther falls into that realm. It's kind of like a spoof on the '80s hair metal scene. Hair rock, but they're hilarious. They're awesome musicians, and they got funny songs. It's more of a comedy spoof, if you will. So check it out, man. My all-time favorite band right now.
All right, check it out for you, Z.
Yeah,
my brother.
So Moyer's saying we should do a virtual festival with the local music, but that's great, fine and dandy and all, Moyer, but I'd rather do it when we're all together. I'd rather wait and make it big, because I think when we can finally get off this ride, that it's going to come back pretty big, and everybody's going to be itching for that music again. So I think we should wait until it's all over with. And then he's saying Corona has brought musicians together. We are also able to watch and promote virtual shows. And that's the other cool thing, too. A lot of these guys that are out there gigging every night, they don't get a chance to see these other bands. Now on this virtual platform, they got time to actually sit there and watch what everybody else is doing. And that's cool. And that's what helps the support. And that's what helps the sharing and the creativity and the togetherness. So love it.
Absolutely. Yeah, me too. And Tim Moyer, you got the day off today, or are you just going to type?
Oh, dude, he's here every day, brother. He's here. I can count on Moyer pretty much every day. If I got like one viewer going live, I know it's Tim, and if I got two, it's Tim and my mom. So I can count on them two every day. So I love those two for sure. Rick, what do you do when you're not doing Chillin? I don't know. I'm not really paying attention. I can see more of the comments than I can see like who's watching. Yeah. But what do you do when you're not doing Chillin' with the Rick? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do?
Dude, I work 12-hour shifts at Hood here in Oneida. Oof. So when I get home, I get it done.
Yeah. So you like to sleep?
That's factory work. It's a lot on your feet, and I'm just done. Uh-huh. So it'd be interesting to see how that pans summertime after doing 12-hour shifts. Sit down, use it, but good.
So you're working 4 days a week, and you got 3 off?
Yeah, that's pretty much, yep. That's how it goes. Yep.
You got to make that money, brother. Those bills don't pay themselves, They don't pay themselves.
They pay well, I'm doing well, so life is good.
Yeah, good, man. Good. Yep. Despite of all the crap that we're going through, it is a blessed life that we're in. And what a time to be alive right now, even though we're in the middle of a pandemic. But it is an amazing time with all the technology that's going on. And it's just, wow. It's crazy. The world is crazy.
You got that right. And like I said before, I'm going to get back on to that. I feel bad for all these guys, but at the same time, they're all free to come in and do use. And I appreciate every single one of them because I'm just an average Joe Schmo that has questions that grew up on Johnny Carson and was fascinated with the behind-the-scenes stuff. And that's how this all came to be, and maybe that's why I had the dream, So I don't know, but whatever it is, I'm glad it happened. I'm glad they're doing it. I'm glad they're coming to see me. I'm glad they're coming all the way to Oneida to sit with me, and it's greatly appreciated. And if there's anybody out there watching, come see me.
I too am a huge Johnny Carson fan. I loved Carson as growing up. A couple things Roy is saying. He goes, tell me the incident of the mic cable. The mic cable incident. You got a good story for me?
Yes, I got a story for you. So Roy was playing at the Calet here in Oneida. I was going to introduce the band. So about 5 minutes to go, I'm ready to go. And my buddy Chad's standing there, and he's got a leather coat on. He's like, "You want to borrow my leather coat?" He goes, you make it. I was like, "All right, give me your leather coat." I throw his leather coat on. The stagehand says, "Go on up there and introduce him." So I go up there. I got work boots on. I'm trying to look cool. I had jeans, work boots, a nice polo and everything. And just like, so I get up there. I grab the microphone. "What's up, everybody?" And nothing. It's like you have that bad dream where you're standing there in your car. But it was 10 times worse. I looked down and plugged the frickin' microphone with my boot. The microphone cord came out. I was frickin' terrified. And Roy's over to the left, him and Chuck Heath. And they're laughing off. And I have to introduce these guys. And then this is when I first hanging out with Roy. I couldn't remember their names. I was like, oh shit, I got Mike Jakeways over here, gun in the climb the scaffold to do his set, sit down. I got to introduce Roy. I had this whole Pert Plus commercial. Roy made Pert Plus a billionaire company just because he uses it. I had all these kind of fun jokes. And I couldn't use any of it just because that little incident happened. And I've never seen Roy laugh so hard in his frickin' life. I mean, he was bent over. He was laughing so hard. And I took that leather coat and I put it over my head and I just did the walk of shame off that stage. That was embarrassing. Like I had it all planned out and none of it happened.
And pal, that's what you get for wearing work boots with a polo together.
Trying to look the part, trying to be cool. I come to the truth, but I am not cool.
And Roy's also saying your hobbies are Burger King. Look at his posts all the time. Are you a big Burger King guy?
I like Burger King in the morning. I meet Monster Mike up there. I meet other musicians up there. We just sit there and chill. That's what I do. Like I said, if it wasn't for chilling, I wouldn't have all these musician friends. So I meet Mike Jakeways up there. Roy and Wayne Johnson have met me up there before. So Monster Mike, all these cool guys, just sit there and have a chat. That's all.
Besides the theater, is there another music venue in Oneida? Just the Calet, right?
Yeah, there's the Legion, but that's getting, iffy with the COVID, so
right.
We don't really have anything here.
Huh.
I used to do my show for the American Legion, and I just, when COVID hit, I was like, I better get out of there and just do it in my backyard, so that's what I did.
Yeah.
So.
Right in.
Yep.
How many episodes you got under your belt?
Oh, Jesus, at least 50.
50? Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing compared to you, Z.
Yeah, man. So is it just strictly video, or do you do a podcast as well?
I just do video. I set up my, just how it was when you were here. That's what I do. That's how I do it. You do it your way, I do it my way, and we get them here, and they're talking about us, hopefully, in good ways.
I know. Either way, if good or bad, at least they're talking, right?
That's right. I want to get my name out there a little bit more than what it is, and I think your show could help that out. What's Roy saying now?
No, well, Kevin Charles is saying you're some friend that you charged him $15 for a T-shirt. If he's really your friend, he shouldn't be bitching about paying for your T-shirt, right? I mean, come on. Friends support friends, no matter how much it costs.
That's right. You're supporting the cause. And he's worn that shirt 9,000 times, so he got his $15 worth. It cost me money to make them. I have to make some change back, Come on, brother.
Ain't nothing free, man. Ain't nothing free.
That's right. Well, I got like 2 left. Of course, I'll give them away. But back then, I'm trying to make $1,
Of course. You have to, man. And especially having a show like you should have some sort of merchandise to back it up.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I got to get a banner made with this logo on it. I got to get a banner made for the backyard where it's just a big chilling with the Rick, So I think that'd be cool. Yeah.
Nice. Get you some scrims.
That's right.
Rhonda's saying that she's proud of you, Richard. Does anybody call you Richard, or is that like a family name?
Well, my real name is Richard. I just go by Rick. Or Chillin. I'm hoping Chillin sticks.
Okay.
Maybe Sunday calls me Chillin. I hope it's Chillin sticks.
All right, Chillin. We'll try to see if that works.
Yeah.
Kevin's checking in again. Kevin is saying, good point, Z, except he forces me to play guitar in it and verbally abuses me. So you verbally abuse Kevin? Is this true?
I told you the story. Like, Kevin's like the freaking Hugh Hefner of the local musicians. He's a good-looking dude. And I joke with him that girls are going to throw their panties through the phone at him, and it's just all kinds. It's just fun. I do not verbally abuse him. When I get off this interview, I'm going to verbally abuse him.
Are you his wingman?
No, he does all that shit on his own. He don't need a wingman.
He doesn't need a wingman. All right.
He does not need a wingman.
If he did, would you take that role on if he needed one?
Absolutely not.
No.
No. I'll interview him. That's it. That's as far as that goes.
Gotcha. I see how it goes.
Yeah. He doesn't need a wingman, trust me.
All right, Rhonda's saying, really outstanding job for this Oneida kid who has zero music talent to support the local musicians any way he can. So thank you, Rhonda, for checking in. Everybody out there in Facebook land, if you could do us a favor too, click the share button. Help spread the word of Chillin' with the Rick and everything we're doing here at Disruption Network. Yeah, man, again, great job. And keep up all that great work and help support the cause and help keep promoting the local music community. And it's cool, man. It's great what you're doing. I love to see more people do what we do, and it only helps. And I encourage everybody to start a podcast or start some sort of show up and support one another. Not only support one another, not even the local community, but the region too. I mean, there's so many great musicians in Syracuse and Utica and Albany and Rochester. So we're all in this upstate New York shithole together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Z for president. Z for president.
No, never. That would be bad.
I agree with what you're saying, brother. I mean, I agree. And when all this shit's over, I love the idea that you have where we all get together and let's do it.
Right.
I mean, I think that'd be cool. Phenomenal idea.
Nice. Gunner's checking in too. He wants you to mention him. Big shout out to Wicked too, by the way, man. I love what those kids are doing, man. Good stuff. I love watching their journey.
What's up?
Are you going to have them on Chilling with the Rick?
I interviewed Gunner last year. It was just like a 7-8 minute video. He had rehearsed for a show and everything. It was at the Legion. It was just a quick thing. He had drum solos to do and all this drum sound, and he was just busy that day. So I would like to have him back on. That'd be cool. I couldn't do him and Roy together. Jesus Christ, I wouldn't get a word in edgewise. But just me and Gunner, that'd be cool.
Yeah, talk about a kid that's grown up in the music industry too. I remember seeing him when he was a teenager, just up there playing with the high old drum sets, and like the kid was rocking back then, and he was the perfect fit for Wicked. Perfect fit. They couldn't find a better puzzle piece for that band.
You got that right. Bleach his hair blonde, and he was good to go.
He's saying he don't want to come on your show.
That sounds about right. That's something Austin would say.
Yeah, apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right?
No, it does not. He's had with his father too much.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Now, Roy, there's another one too, man. Roy's been doing it for so long, man. The guy can easily be a part. We've been talking a lot about the Utica Music Hall of Fame, and it's something I think I really want to get started. And I could see Roy being on the ballot, in one of those classes for sure.
Let me tell you something about Roy. He's been doing this over 40 years.
Yep.
I won't disclose his age. He started off in Higginbotham Park, just a little rinky-dink park here, I think in the 70s in Oneida. He's built himself to what he is now. I mean, he's a freaking local legend.
Mm-hmm.
And we give each other a lot of shit. He's one of my best friends. And but we know how to press each other's buttons. But like I said, he was the first one to tell me, have fun with you today. And don't fuck it up.
Which is easily, it can do that.
He really is. But if something happened to me, he'd be the first one right there to help out. So that's what I got to say about Austin.
Yeah, good people, man. Good people.
Roy's one of the best top-notch people I've ever met in my life. He's welcomed me down to his practices where I couldn't hear for 2 days afterward. Because he goes hard when he's rehearsing.
Oh, no doubt.
Like, he just goes nuts. And I was like, I can't hear. But He's welcoming me into his home. We just did his interview in his basement where it's about 110 degrees down there. I was like, that ain't happening again. I'm a fat guy. You can't keep a fat guy at 110-degree temperature. So we got to figure out something else next year. So, but Roy's a top-notch dude. I think the world of him. And sometimes it'll hit me like, you're joking around like that with Roy fucking Costin. Are you kidding me? He just has that kind of impact on people. So
he's saying Roy is saying everything is true but the friendship part.
I told you, Z. I told you. He will not admit we're friends.
It's not easy being your friend, huh?
That's right. It's not easy.
So, Rick, do you have anybody on your wish list that you want on Chillin' with the Rick? Is there anybody that you haven't had yet that you want to come?
Sean Big Sexy Smith is.
You don't want him. Fuck that dude. You don't want him.
Bill Ali.
Him too.
WWE Bill Ali.
Nah, you don't need those guys. There's better.
Bill Ali's agreed to do my show twice. I don't know what the hell happened, but it never happened. So I got to go after him again.
He's too busy collecting Hulk Hogan dolls.
I heard he's got the best WWE collection ever. I'm a WWE guy, so I want to see it. Yep. I mean, I see he's got a Saturday Night's Main Event flag, and I messaged him about it. He's like, that was really from an arena. I got it in an online auction. So I definitely want to see this stuff, and he's on the wish list. Bill Ali, that's the number one guy I got to get.
Nah, both great friends of mine, Sean and Bill, for many years. And, yeah, you should, because they're both great interviews. Sean's a tough nut to crack, though. It's going to be hard to get him on. He lives right around the corner from here, and I can't ever get him in here. So, but Bill's going to happen for you, no problem, man. Yeah. And anybody else on that list?
I might want to skip him then. So, you got to be outgoing if you're going to hang out with me, because I don't know how to keep it going if you're not.
Yeah. Who else you got on that list?
Oh, well, it was just a starter. I'll probably have Monster Mike on. Like I said, he's probably my best friend in the world. Roy's working on something really special, and that's going to come out real soon. I don't want to say too much, but that's going to open up a couple doors. So, pretty much right now, everything's good. Kevin Charles, who's in the comments, he's going to come back, and I actually got to hand him the microphone because he sits there and he talks like this. And, I was like, Kevin, you got to speak the fuck up. So I'm just going to hand him the microphone. You're going to be able to hear me with no problem. I'm just going to hand him the fucking microphone.
Oh, God, that's hilarious. That's hilarious, man. So where can people find Chillin' with the Rick? You have a Facebook page, but is there any other video platforms they can find you?
It was YouTube, but that wasn't doing very well. It's like 30, 40 views. I get way more on Facebook. So it's just on Facebook. Chillin' with the Rick, search bar, no G on the end of Chillin'. It's just Chillin' with an N with the Rick on Facebook. I got my own page. It's got like 800. Not bad for a rookie.
Hey man, don't ever get yourself down on the views though. To me, it's really not even about the views.
That shit, man.
Yeah,
that hit me harder than season 1, season 2, but whatever.
Yeah, don't even think about it, man. It's always archived, and people can always watch it whenever they want. What I like is, and what was going on today is the engagement. People are sitting here watching, they're engaging, they're part of the show, and that's what I love, is the interaction between the people and the guest, of course.
Well, I'm Ratings Viagra. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Ratings Viagra, yes. That means the ratings are going to be hard. That's when you told me that. You're like, I'm Ratings Viagra. I'm like, so the ratings are going to be hard? I got hard ratings.
I actually don't know what it meant. I got it from The Rock. He's like, I'm box office Viagra. I was like, I'll go with Ratings Viagra. The Rock's my hero. So I copy The Rock as much as I can. I patterned myself after him. I think that's why people, come chill with me. I'm a humble guy. I'm always thankful and very appreciative for what I got. I'm always so grateful that people, like I said, are coming to Oneida to chill with me. And that means the world to me. It really does. And like I said, I'm just a curious guy who watched Johnny Carson growing up and had a lot of questions and loved the behind-the-scenes stuff. So that's what I do.
What's your favorite Rock movie?
Oh, my favorite Rock movie. Walking Tall when he first started.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a good one. Yeah, I love The Rock too when he was back in the WWE, and he's a freaking legend and one of the best. He would be in my Mount Rushmore of wrestlers. Who would be in your Mount Rushmore of wrestlers?
My 4 would have to be The Undertaker, who just retired the other day.
Yeah.
Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, The Rock.
Wow.
Yep.
Solid list.
Yeah. And if there was a 5th, it'd be Stone Cold. I was a Stone Cold fan too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of hard not to be a Stone Cold fan too, especially back then. The '90s era of the WWE was pretty epic.
He's got a great podcast, man. I watch him all the time. I mean, he's phenomenal.
Me too.
Yep.
I love what he's doing. I just saw a great interview with him and The Undertaker. It was like the part 2 of it because they're celebrating The Undertaker right now because, like you said, he retired. And like it's the 30th anniversary of The Undertaker appearing in the WWE with, at the Survivor Series back 30 years ago. So good stuff, man.
To the very day. Can you believe that? Right to the very day.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you been a wrestling fan your whole life? I
have.
Yeah.
First time I saw Hulk Hogan, I was like, he just ripped his shirt. What did he do something stupid like that for? What's he going to wear? I was a kid. But, you know, he's all like this and like this. I was like, all right, I like this guy. He's getting the crowd jacked up. You know, that's what I grew up on, man. That was the good times. The 80s. Yeah.
So Hogan was your first favorite wrestler?
Yep, and then I went to The Rock.
Then to The Rock. I love it. Did you ever go see any events live?
Absolutely. I've been to Syracuse and Utica many times to go see that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah. Bill Ali might be able to appreciate that. I'm sure he will.
Yeah, for sure, man. He was like Bill Ali's been to like WrestleManias and other pay-per-views and stuff like that. So yeah, he's an avid wrestling fan. So it's good.
Yeah.
Good stuff, buddy.
He's going to get offline, you know, so he's right up there.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. Cool, man. So you got what do you got going on for Thanksgiving for the holidays?
I got to work.
Oh, yeah?
Double time. So we're going to celebrate Thanksgiving around here the day after. So
Gotcha.
It is what it is, you know. Work calls, I got to go.
Yeah.
So
got to pay those bills, as we mentioned earlier.
Man, you got to keep the Chillin shirt coming.
That's it, man. So are you going to produce more Chillin' with the Rick t-shirts?
Right now, no, but I thought about it because Monster's designing me a new logo right now. It's going to be the Chillin. You see this where it has the volume right here?
Yeah.
That'd be my microphone that I set on my stand. It's still going to be the same wording how it is. They're just going to throw the microphone in here instead of the volume. And people think this is a city. No, it's volume.
Well, let me know when you get more, man. We'll trade. I'll give you a Disruption t-shirt, and you give me a Chillin' with the Rick t-shirt. We'll trade one out for each other.
All right. Sounds good. You coming to chill with me next year, right?
Yeah, you tell me when, man. I'm there. You tell me when. Just give me a little bit of a notice, and because if we do get back to normal, I would really like to get back to work, and because I love work. I love working in the music industry. It's what I do. I mean, I love doing this podcast. I love Disruption Network too. But the other half of me is stuck in the concert industry, and I would really, really love to go back to work. So, but like I said, though, give me some heads up, and we can get something set up, and I'd love to come chill out in the backyard.
Yep. I mean, I message guys 3-4 weeks out. It's like, I'm going to need you here then. And they're like, no problem. I'll be there. You know, it's just as simple as that. And that's a cool thing. Mm-hmm. I always appreciate that.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Sometimes I don't even have to
ask. Do you have a website or anything, or is it just strictly Facebook?
Strictly Facebook.
Okay. And people, how they can find it, Chillin, and that's Chillin, CHILLIN. You drop the G, right? Chillin.
That's right.
With the Rick. And I feel like that community's grown a lot, man. There's a lot of people on that page.
Yeah, I went from 217 right up to almost 800 in a couple months. It was like, wow. Whoa, this is off. But that's like people performing on my page, you know, they'll invite their friends and, you know, so they help me out tremendously. Like I said, this is all a 50-50 thing, man. We're helping each other out. My show gets out there. They get on my page. They get seen. You know, it's a perfect combo. You know?
It really is. So, do you have anybody playing on your page anytime soon that you could plug?
This weekend, Steven, I'm terrible at last names. I got to look it up. Barmer, something like that. But he's a good guy. He'll be performing. And there's somebody I forget. I don't have my list. I'm 44. I forget.
It's
But
easy. It's easy
Yeah.
to forget.
yeah. I mean, I should have wrote it down. I can't believe I didn't, but that's my mistake. But
Rick,
yeah,
you got to
I-
prepare for this shit, man. You gotta have it ready to go, brother. That's what it's about.
yeah. For the most part, I was ready. Hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no, this has been cool, man. I'm glad we could catch up. I hope you're staying safe
Yep.
out there in Oneida. And, is
Yeah.
there anything else you'd like to plug before we get out of here?
Nope, just keep an eye on my page. I'm going to try to have somebody every weekend, whether I can remember them or not.
Right.
But I am going so it's not sitting there dead. I feel bad that it's sitting there dead when I'm not interviewing. So I'm trying to fix that right now. But I didn't know the rules. I had to message Tim Moyer. I was like, what's going on with the rules? He's like, they're not bothering me, so just go. So that's what I did.
Right on, man. Well, keep doing what you're doing, man. I think what you're doing is great. Keep waving that flag for the local music scene. And I'm telling you, once we get out of all this, we're going to have a big old bash.
I can't wait. And I'm going to let you be in charge of that, and we'll interview them together.
Yeah, that'll be fun, man. We'll tag team them. We'll be the Road Warriors.
What do you think?
There you go. There you go. I love it, brother. I love it. As Rick made mention, he's got Chillin' with the Rick t-shirts. We also have Disruption Network merchandise as well. If you hop over to our website at disruptionnetwork.net, you can pick up some hoodies. We got hats, t-shirts. We got something for the ladies. So hop over there, disruptionnetwork.net, click the merch link. And also, if you want to and you want to skip like the process time, I have a whole bunch of t-shirts here at the D. So slide in my DMs. Let me know if you want some merchandise. I have a bunch of hoodies here. Well, no, I got like a couple hoodies left, but I got a bunch of t-shirts left. So if you guys are interested in a Disruption Network t-shirt, hit me up. Drop me an email or hop into my inbox or whatever. But also, I got to give love to my sponsors too, EJA Moving Services, the professional movers. When you're ready to move and relocate, hit up Eddie at 315-335-0516. In fact, Rick, when we have our bash, we're going to use EJA to move all the gear for the bands. They're going to be our roadies. They're going to be our stagehands because they're that good. They do a bunch of great work. They move studios and gym equipment. They'll move a zoo. They'll do pretty much move whatever you need to move. They will move it. EJAmoving.com. And some of you snowbirds out there that are heading down to Florida or Arizona or out west, they will drive your car. They do car transport. So hit them up at 315-335-0516. Also, much love to my attorney, Dave Longaretta. If you need legal help, call him today at 315-735-6162. My man's been keeping me out of jail since about mid-90s. So he's good. If I'm not in jail, you won't be in jail either. Also, much love to Utica Coffee, wakethehellup.com. They keep me hydrated and jacked up on their awesome coffee every day. So make sure you go check them out at wakethehellup.com. And also much love to the Saranac Brewery. Rick, thanks so much for hanging out with me. This has been great.
Thank you, brother.
It's so good to hang out with you.
Save me a 2X shirt and hoodie.
You got it, brother. You got it too.
I'll
And
buy them. Don't TVs out of me. I'll buy them, brother.
when you get t-shirts too, let me know. I'll rock that shit. I like to cut the sleeves off, especially in the summertime. So we'll make sure we cut the sleeves off. And
I understand you're a rock. I've seen all the push-up videos.
oh yeah. Yep. I'm a lunatic.
Hey, before we end this, hopefully I got enough time. I watched you go live a few weeks ago. You made some kind of gross concoction on some kind of Facebook Live thing. What is that, and what's that all about? Is that supposed to keep you healthy?
Yes, it's called fire cider, and in fact, I'm probably going to crack it open this week. Because you got to let it ferment for like a month, and it's got like apple cider vinegar, it's got horseradish and onions and garlic and whole bunch of stuff in there. But yeah, it's for antioxidants, and it's supposed to keep you healthy, and it's an immune booster. So if you
Gotcha.
you take a shot of that or put it on your salad or something, and it should fight off all the germs and all the COVID.
Wow.
It's a COVID preventative.
Gotcha. I didn't know, so I figured I'd ask. I was like, I don't know what the hell this guy's doing, but I'm going to ask him when I'm on the show. So,
Dude,
there
that
you
was the
go.
first time I did it, and I can't wait to try it too. I want to hear. I can't wait. You're supposed to leave it fermented for a month, and I think what's the date today? I don't even know what the date is. Today's the 24th,
24th.
right? Yes. Actually, I got 4 more days because it's on the 28th. So 4
All
more
right.
days, and then I'm gonna crack that thing open, and I'll probably go live cracking that open. And you can watch me grow hair on my chest or cry. I don't know. I'm probably gonna make me cry.
It's going to be bad. I got a feeling. It's not going to be pretty.
No, it's definitely not going to be pretty because what's in it is
It's
not.
not gonna be pretty.
It's stuff that should not be mixed together ever. We'll see
I
what
was just
happens.
watching stuff in there. I was like, that's fucking disgusting. What is he doing?
Well, I'm fucking disgusting, Rick.
You're great, Steve.
Yeah.
You're fucking phenomenal, my book, brother.
Thanks,
Thank you
bro.
for this opportunity for me to be on here, and thank you for everybody who's ever sat down with me and chilled, and I'm looking forward to many more, man.
Absolutely,
I'm a
bro.
humble guy.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. Everybody out in Facebook land, click the share button too. Help spread this out there. Get it out there. Chilling with the Rick and also EC Radio Disruption Network. Rick, thanks so much, man. Talk to you soon. Keep in touch.
Thank you, brother.
Later, brother.